the reason why you're not seeing results. What I'm about to say to you is kind of self-therapy as well, but in other aspects, because what I'm about to share to you is a principle that's going to work in all aspects in your life, not just health and fitness, but in business and relationships. And that's consistency and focusing on the basics and really prioritizing that. So for me, building my business, I used to focus on, these shiny objects. Imagine if you ever played like a video game, like World of Warcraft, whatever it is, you have to level up, right? And if you're level 1, you're not allowed to use level 10 equipment because it just won't work for you. It's not, you can't handle it. You just can't. It's same thing with knowledge and advice and wisdom. It's like knowledge is knowing a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to put it into your fruit salad. So it's understanding and differentiating between knowledge and wisdom. A lot of guys have knowledge because they watch a lot of YouTube videos, they look up to a lot of guys. There's a lot of guys with knowledge. Like, there's knowledge for free. Let's be real. You don't need to buy a course to find out all the things you need to know. When I sell my courses, it's not about the course, it's about the mastermind and being together. And it's more kind of elite, kind of wisdom, if you can say, because a lot of people have knowledge, but they lack wisdom. And wisdom is the application of knowledge. And where am I going with this? A lot of guys know what they need to do, but they're looking for the next shiny object. They're looking for the next thing. It's like an addiction. It's like looking for this, like brain, like mental masturbation to like constantly learning, forever learning, but never coming to the wisdom of truth. And the truth is to keep this to the simplicity. If you're trying to lose body fat, you don't need to be in a caloric deficit. And that's it. Yet I see guys struggling with it for years on end. What are you struggling with? You're not struggling with knowing that you need to be in a caloric deficit. You're looking for some magic hack. You're looking for something magic to happen because you lack discipline to stick to something for a prolonged period of time and see slow results. That's why guys start taking steroids. They scam people for money. They do red pill advice to hook up with women. They do a lot of these things because they want it now. They lack delayed gratification. One thing with God is when you ask him for something, if you ask him for strength, he's going to give you difficult times. But with the devil, he's going to give it to you, but you need to pay back later. So it's like you need to understand delayed gratification is powerful. And let's say you're trying to accomplish something. Let's say, I don't know, whatever it is in your life. You're trying to look for a wife, whatever. Maybe you're not ready. You're level 7 and you're trying to get something that's a level 12 and you're like asking for it, but you just can't because you're not ready as an individual. So I'm going to keep the video real simple, is focus on simple things. Really dial it down. Like if you're trying to accomplish something, I was with a client, let's say, he goes to me, I have issues with my eating habits. I'm not eating enough because I'm waking up late. Or I can't get sunlight because it's super warm here and during the day you can't really get it. But in the morning you could, but I'm asleep. Then he said something about training. Oh, I can't get the steps in because I'm waking up late. One would say, okay, maybe try this, but you need to look at the bottleneck. The bottleneck of that is fixing your sleep schedule. If you fix your sleep schedule, then you're going to be able to wake up in the morning and get the sunlight. You're going to be able to get your meals in. You're going to be able to do so on and so forth. So whatever you're trying to accomplish, always look at the bottlenecks. Look at the bottlenecks and fix that bottlenecks. Let's say with my business, I know I have a product, I have the traffic, and I have funnel. If have a lot of traffic, but I'm not getting any sales calls, I'm not going to be like, oh, let's get more sales calls, or let's get more traffic, or let's fix the sales script. No, because your issue is not for traffic or converting clients. Your issue is converting client to traffic, generating leads. So what you're going to focus on is on your funnel. How are you going to get that traffic and convert it into a call? And it's always focusing on the bottleneck. really analyze everything you do, and you're as strong as your weakest link. That's why I believe in simplicity, because if you have a simple approach, you can clearly see what's going wrong. Like let's say you're trying to build a social media following. If you just focus on YouTube and email marketing, that's, some would say, but why don't you have a LinkedIn, Facebook, this and that? You can focus on YouTube, but YouTube can get super complicated if you just focus on it. Like Mr. Beast, he has a team, he has this and that and this. That's why focus on very like a one thing, but you can achieve super depth with it, and that's where mastery comes in. So same with your nutrition. That's why I just focus on amazing nutrition, amazing training protocol, specific lifestyle things, and just a few supplements, and just master those things. And if something goes wrong, I can analyze, because there's only a few moving parts, and because there's only a few moving parts, I can directly look at it and make the change. And by analyzing everything, because what gets measured gets accomplished, if I have a tracking sheet and I'm analyzing my sleep, this and that, how many calories, I can see directly from a sky view, from a bird's view, what's going wrong, and I can look at it and attack it and fix it and just move the moving parts. And that's all it takes. If you have too many things that you're juggling with, one of them is going to fall. So where am I going with this? Focus on the basics. A lot of guys, if you ever read the book Deep Work, it's a book about how a lot of individuals, they do this like these small things. Let's say you own a business, all you're doing is answering emails, answering messages, scrolling to social media. But these are small things that don't take you anywhere. But if you stop everything you do, get off, like just go monk mode for a day and do that deep work that you don't want to do, which is super hard, you know your business is going to move forward. Same with the things you're trying to accomplish. You know exactly what you need to do, but you're prolonging it. You don't want to do it because you know it's going to get you results, but it's hard. But let me tell you something. If it was easy, would that thing have value in accomplishing it? If everybody had a six-pack, would it be valuable? No. The reason why a six-pack is valuable because it's hard. If it was simple, no one wouldn't be valuable. So you need to focus on, getting your head right. If you're doing things based on your emotions, that's not right. Are you a man? Who does things based on their emotions? Women do. Women do things based on emotion because they're emotional. If you're a man and you're doing things based on your emotions, you're not masculine. When you're a man, you do things based on logic. You got to do it, so you do it, and you follow up with it. You keep going. It doesn't matter how you feel. You wake up and you do it, and you do it on a consistent basis, and you follow up through it. So the moral of the story is: be disciplined, have a plan in place, because what gets measured gets accomplished. Don't do random things, because random action leads to random results. Just take action, because take so much action, it overwhelms the thinking mind. And remember, perfection equals paralysis. If you wait for the perfect moment to start your journey, you're never going to start, because there is no such thing as perfection. So that being said, hopefully you got some value out of this video. Give the video a like, I would appreciate, and drop a comment down below on the video you want me to do. So yeah, peace.